When we first think of the term COVID-19, our mind is often filled with thoughts of sorrow, disruption, and uncertainty. The statistics show us the staggering number of lives lost during this pandemic. Just look at these numbers. COVID changed the world in many ways, and some things were permanent. Many lost their loved ones, and countless others faced many serious health issues. Many people's fears turned into tears. Nothing positive could come out of something so big, something so invasive, and something so different. It's easy to dwell on these negatives, but I want to remind you that even in this face of adversity, there were positives of this global crisis. This pandemic forced all of us to think out of the box. Could we really afford shutting schools and offices down for such a long period of time? No. So remote school and work was discovered. Online schooling was honestly every child's dream come true. You could attend classes from the comfort of your own home, in which you could have a customized learning setup, which made learning much more enjoyable and less stressful compared to the traditional classroom setup. And my parents said it worked pretty well for them too. They said they avoided commute, which made work much more efficient and made employees much more productive. And especially in a city like Mumbai, where you spend 1/4 of your life on the road, this was a blessing in disguise. When I was a small child, my parents used to go out for work and come back very late at night. This disheartened me, and I actually used to cry about it sometimes. I felt as if I was not able to experience the privileges that many of the other children were experiencing. Like even after school ended and all kids were getting dispersed, all of them went and just, hugged their parents. And then there was me, who never really got to experience that feeling. And that for a small child was not a very good feeling. But the lockdown changed everything. From my parents not being in front of me to always being around me provided me with a new found happiness. We watched movies together, we read together, we played together, and bonded over the smallest of things. So this is what all the other kids were raving about. And guess what? I got to experience it. Technology, the most important aspect that makes our life so much better in today's age and time. And the best invention of this was the vaccine. The vaccine helped remove fear out of so many people. This proved our country's ability to adapt and innovate during periods of crisis. Not only did this give us an incentive to produce better quality products, but also gave us validity that we, as a country, do have the potential to produce in tough times. Kids have also had the opportunity to become so much more proficient with technology, which will be a very valuable skill in the future. Everybody wore a mask. And behind that ubiquitous blue mask, we all were one, united by fear and hope. Many people took their health a little more seriously. Some purely because of health scares, and some purely because of the boredom of not being able to do anything else during that period. Points of interest such as museums, art galleries, and libraries were all brought home to us, and we could view all these amazing sights from the comfort of our own home. Many kids and adults took part in community and voluntary services as well. I myself donated some amount of money to an orphanage back in 7th grade during lockdown. But the main point of my talk is that if you always think about the negatives of a story, you'll never actually be able to experience the positives of it. Like Jim Rohn once said, happiness is not by chance, but by choice. Thank you.